Alright guys, this is a very important video and I don't see anyone talking about this topic on YouTube and Twitter. Probably because, it makes sense for these guys to keep you hyped. But the thing is, Bitcoin realistically is close to all-time high right now. This is probably one of the best moments to sell. I don't see Bitcoin going over $120,000, $130,000. I just simply don't see it. Knowing that, how do you maximize profits? And this is what I want to speak about in this video. My strategy to maximize profits in the next 3 months and simply open some historical trades. I'll speak about it in this video. And before we start, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is only for educational and entertaining purposes. Always do your own research, do your. As you can see on the chart, Bitcoin $103,000, all-time high on $109,000. We're probably gonna break it, probably this month. If not May, probably gonna be June. And what's gonna happen next? $120,000, $130,000, and this is all-time high. This is what I'm considering. This is what I hear on all conferences, from people on conferences, from my friends, from people in crypto, etc, etc. Knowing that, this is probably going to be a good moment to sell once we start breaking all-time high. What's gonna happen next is that retail people are gonna start hearing it about Bitcoin breaking all-time high in the news. So once this happens, once we break that, we're gonna see people at this moment joining the market, the retail joining the market, 120, 130. What's gonna happen then? People are gonna say Bitcoin is too expensive and they're gonna move to Ethereum, and this is gonna be parabolic strike on Ethereum, $4,000 or even more, maybe even to all-time high. What's gonna happen next is that these funds, are gonna stay on the market, and people are not gonna be simply withdrawing them to fiat, and this is gonna stay in the ecosystem in crypto. People are gonna move it into other coins, obviously. And then the strategy would be longing Ethereum. I'm super hyped on Ethereum. Longing Ethereum from the level to $3,500, $4,000, then start taking profits and then redistributing that over smaller altcoins. And other altcoins, I mean not altcoins like Solana, because I don't see Solana doing anything more than 2x. I'm talking about projects like Hyperliquid. I showed you, perfect entry on Hyperliquid. Congrats to everyone who took that. That was, what was it? I was like over 120% on Hyperliquid. Those are kind of trades that are amazing. And people tell me, how do you start in crypto? But look how many opportunities there is. So now I would be considering, first of all, taking profits from BTC, then DCAing into Ethereum, and then buying altcoins, smart altcoins, maybe on leverage on big exchanges like Binance, Coinbase. If you see a low market cap altcoin that makes sense, that is listed on major exchanges, then might be good entry, might be a good thing. Like Uniswap, 3.6 billion market cap, but knowing the all-time high, $40, this might be a good entry. Another one, Hype. It was such an easy trade. Just because you look at community, you look how big the community is, they were not willing to sell at all. And I've been telling you that on my Twitter, So follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. You can see my insights, my trading strategies in here. That's it. That's the strategy. I don't know what else you want to know. Let me know in the comments. But there is still a lot of opportunities on the market. Thank you for watching. If you're traders, sign up with my link in the description. You have the link and you can get deposit bonus on SimpleFX and extra cashback. Consider taking profits on BTC, put it into it and put it into alts that make sense on maybe small leverage. Best would be spot. Low risk would be spot on major exchanges. I think next 2-3 months will be very beneficial for people who know how to use opportunities that this market gives. I'll leave you with that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next one. Bye bye.